Hello, big persons. Today, I want to talk to you about feeling vulnerable and that it's okay to feel vulnerable. But before I do that, I just want to sincerely thank you for raising up these little gems, raising up our little villagers. I sincerely hold you up for this. So thank you so very much. Um, Feeling vulnerable. If you're anything like me, during these times, I am actually feeling particularly vulnerable because I'm kind of like I'm a person. I like to know. I have a real sense of security in that routine of knowing what's coming next, and um, things are all just a little bit uncertain right now. So I'm feeling particularly vulnerable about that. So perhaps that you may be feeling the same way. I've actually decided I'm going to listen to Dr. Dr. Bonnie Henry's advice when she talks about being kind and being kinder to myself. And part of that is that acknowledgement that I sometimes am not okay with this and that I am also feeling vulnerable at times um, with all the uncertainty that's going on. And I'm trying to navigate through this, and you're probably the same as me. I'm trying to navigate through with perhaps like a loss of some of those tools that we have in our toolbox, that sense of security, that sense of knowing, loss of some of those supports. So I really think that I need to be a little kinder to myself. And a big part of that for me is um, letting go of some of those um, expectations that I have of myself, those shoulds, like I should be doing this and this and this and this, and I should be acting like this and this and this, and I've had one of those moments that I wanted to share with you, and when I'm continually striving to be um, that that perception of perfection, that all of those shoulds that I feel like I should be doing, is that I'm really missing out, and I'm forgetting about those little things that I do all throughout the day that I do well. And for you, like, did you share a snack um, together with your babe? Did you maybe just share a meal? Did you sit down side by side or sit together on the floor? And maybe not even talking, maybe just sitting and being and just feeling that connection there. Um, did you look at your babe, like in the whites of her eyes, like connect those whites, and just for those few seconds, and really connect, or maybe give a nod or give a smile, like all of those little things that just mean so much to be connected with your gems. Um, and here's the when I sit with these feelings, if I should be doing this and I should be acting a particular way and I should be shoulds, um, it does not feel good. And I am going to really, and I hope you will too, really look at those little things that you do well, really acknowledge um, that sometimes you're not okay with this, really acknowledge that sometimes you're feeling very vulnerable about this, and just sitting with those feelings and accepting those feelings, and really focusing on those things that you're doing well, and really thinking about those little things that you're doing well. Um, I, I read this really great book that I want to share with you, and it's called The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse by Charlie Mackesy. And there's just a page in here that is so wonderful. And it says, "What is the bravest thing you've ever said?" asked the boy. "Help," said the horse. So I'm going to ask for some help, and maybe you can ask for some some help. Maybe you can call your friend. Maybe there's somebody in your family that you're close to that you can just chat with. Maybe there's a doctor. You can talk to your doctor and say, hey, like I am sitting with these feelings and they're not feeling good. And for me, like sitting with those feelings and that expectation that I have, I was continually feeling like failing at everything, right? Continually failing at things. So to say, hey, I need some help with this, is like a super, super wonderful, brave thing to do. So I think that I'm going to leave with that. And again, I want to thank you so much for raising up these little gems. You are so, so important. And thank you very much for joining me today. I know that you've got busy, busy lives. So thanks for taking a little bit of time to hang out with me. Okay, thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye now.